But this one last weekend started blowing hot, even though it is set to cool. I've been fixing these things since I got this house in 2016. The panel is in this corner, so we just need to unscrew and take this panel out. So we need to open that and take this fuse out. For this panel there are like multiple screws. I think all you need to do is like do the lower parts. In my case, this should come out. It looks like there's one more screw here. Pretty much I'm using this screwdriver, taking the bit off. It perfectly fits. It's a standard size. Now, when you take this thing out, you have circuits and some components here. I wouldn't recommend this if you don't know anything about household repairs. So just don't do it, because this is deadly. These are capacitors, so that is the main capacitor, and this is the start capacitor. And these are giving additional power to boost. Those are the two things you can actually replace. Most of the time, these starters are the reason that your AC is not running, has a problem. In my case, blowing hot air, that means that my compressor is actually working. The cooler part is not working. That's the confusing part for me, because usually capacitors, when they're bad, either compressor or fan doesn't work. And how do you know that the capacitor is bad? I do this to discharge the capacitor. I didn't get any spark. That's an indication that here, this one doesn't have spark either. Normally should be spark as soon as I touch it. Let me do this too. Normally it should be bulge on here, but I don't see bulge. Maybe it's in the lower section. But I'm gonna take this out and try, because I do have a replacement. I got it from the last time. I always get two. If this one works, and I'll order another 2 set for the future repairs. I think I should order that one too, just in case. If you look at the poles, one of them has 4, the other one has 3, and the last one has 1. The one pole has 4 tabs, the other one has 3 tabs, and the next one is 2 tabs. And now I put the capacitor. Of course, I'm not gonna close the lid, and I'm gonna plug back the fuse and try it if it works. Alright, I replaced this and looks like that wasn't the cause. I was suspecting it though, because it wasn't bulged. But it looks like this is gonna be my next attempt, but I don't have the spare for this. In this case, either cooling or heating. In my case, it's always hot. It looks like compressor is working, but only for hot. It's not warm. It's pretty hot actually. You cannot touch it. This is what I'm going to replace. First, I need to order from Amazon probably, and I'll be replacing tomorrow. Here I ordered this jump starter yesterday, and today I got it. Amazon is pretty fast. This one is SPP5, and the one that I had is SPP6. They're pretty much same. Everything is same. This one says that you can use for the units from 4,000 to 120,000, and that what I don't know what this BUT is, but it is saying half through 10 horsepower. Okay, I plugged it and temporarily I put it this way, so now I'm gonna try it on my application. That didn't fix the problem. Cool set or heat set, it just sends really like hot gas or whatever the liquid inside. So that didn't fix the problem. I might call a professional repair guy, but there's one thing I'm gonna be doing. Last thing I'm looking at now, the compressor. I don't know if this camera focuses on there. I'm just looking at it. I might maybe run it and then see if it is kind of like moving, vibrating, so that I would no, hold on a second. Why that? I think there's one plug is off. I don't know if you can see it, but there's one plug is hanging. That might be the reason. Let's see. All right, I took this grill out, which has the fan attached to it. Now I'm going to, of course, when you do this, you have to make sure that it is unplugged. That's for sure, otherwise you'll die from electrification, if I pronounce it right. Now, if you look at that one, this cable is, this plug is hanging. And this thing is, there's nothing attached. So I think that goes there. I think so, right? I'm not sure what it is, but I know that it has to go somewhere. Yeah. Should I do it the other way? No, I think it's from the cable's bent this way, so it should be this way. Since I unplugged it, I think this is kind of a thermostat. Yeah. Let me kind of plug it in. Ooh. I definitely felt that electric pass through. I know that it's unplugged, but I think it used the electric from the capacitor. Oh, I was lucky that I didn't touch it. Yeah, I could have touched that. If I touched those two poles, naked poles, probably I was gonna burn my hand. It wasn't gonna kill me, but it was gonna burn my finger. This kind of make me happy, because at least there's something I found. So as you know from the beginning of the video, we did the replacement for capacitor, we did the replacement for starter, and I didn't get any result. Now this plug, and I have a feeling that's it. I definitely have to put this fan back. I cannot run without it. All right, let me do that and let me test it if we're gonna get a cold gas into this pipe. All right, we put the fan back. Now I'm going to test it, but I have to run the Google Nest thermostat application, so I'm gonna pause the video. All right, I started the cooler, and now I'm touching. Damn, it's damn cold. So that was that plug. All right, so it looks like I didn't need a professional AC guy. It's cold. It's very cold. I'm happy. I saved a lot of money. And now I have additional jump starters. This is an old one, but I know that it's still good because this wasn't the reason. And also I do have old capacitor as well. I know that one is good too. I'm gonna keep it because these capacitors are kind of like bulging and going bad almost every year and a half, 2 years maximum. So it's good to keep those set, and then you fix it so easily.